Curries Fountain Stadium. Let's bring in Thulani Msimang. He's live for us there. Sir, we spoke to you a little bit earlier on with regards to the state of play in KwaZulu-Natal. What is the SACP hoping to achieve in that province?
Yes, good morning, Blaine. Apologies earlier on about the connection problems that we experienced. But as you pointed out, Dr. Blade Nzimande, leader of the SACP, is here at the Durban's Curries Fountain Stadium to address this meeting. The meeting of the Shop Stewards Council, where is expected to address members of Cosatu in deliberations on matters affecting Cosatu, generally at the workplace, and what is happening and what are the challenges that the workers are facing. Also, this meeting plan is expected to be used by the SACP to encourage their members to rather go and vote for perhaps the ANC, who is their member in the tripartite alliance. We've seen members, the stadium plane is starting to fill up. When we got here, there were no members, but as you can see behind me, the stadium is nicely filling up with members of Cosatu, members of SATU. We've also seen members of the ANC who are here, who are going to be addressed by leaders of the SACP, leaders of the ANC perhaps, who are here. It's nicely filling up. The stage has been set for leaders to address members to rather go and tell members to vote for the ANC. Blaine, again, the meeting comes amid a climate of rather violence in the province, where this week an ANC candidate was killed, was assassinated here in Durban. You will also remember, perhaps in the period or after the period of the last elections, Blaine, SACP members and ANC members in branches were engaged in violence, which ended up with some members of the SACP being killed, members being hurt on both sides. So this meeting perhaps is going to encourage leaders, are rather going to go out and encourage members to go out and vote for the party, for the ANC, for the promises that they have made. I've seen some cars playing, branded cars that perhaps have gone out to try and encourage members. Seen cars of the SACP, cars of the Cosatu are here on the branded cars, which are perhaps expected after this meeting to go out and encourage members to vote for the NC, which is their member in the tripartite alliance. Like I said, Blaine, I've seen members, leaders rather, like SACP's Themba Mthembu. We also expect leadership of Cosatu here in the province, people like Edwin Mkhize, to address this gathering. So we'll see how this meeting will proceed. They were expected to start at 10 o'clock, but now it's going for 11 o'clock. They have promised us that they will start on time. Blaine.
Thulani, give us a sense on the ground. No doubt you're testing the temperature of views where you are in terms of SACP members campaigning for the ANC. How vigorous do you reckon this campaigning will be in order to rope in the people to vote for the ANC?
Yeah, Blaine, I guess the members that I've spoken to this morning, they are saying that they are here to hear that message, how they will go out and encourage members, people rather, to go out and vote for the ANC during the local government elections. I was expecting to speak some of the members. They are very excited about voting. They are saying that they will vote for their party. They will vote, perhaps, as you can guess, for the ANC, I think, because they are in the alliance with them. But they are very excited, Blaine. They are waiting to hear that message of SACP leader Blade Nzimande and other leaders to say how they'll go out and tackle the people who are still perhaps in doubt about who they're going to vote for. Blaine.
Thulani, talk to us about some of the concerns that the community has in the port city of Durban. No doubt we have seen a number of service delivery issues. It's ubiquitous, right? It's throughout the country, but in particular in your province. What are people hoping that their vote will change this time around?
Viva SACP! Viva!
Well, Blaine, perhaps rather people are still complaining when we go out to do these stories that lead up to the local government elections. Basic issues like water, delivery of water, refuse removal in townships, that's still not happening. We hear these things when we go out and collect these stories. I was out in Guatambuza yesterday and still similar problems played. Water is not being delivered. People are complaining that they have been on the housing waiting list for quite some time since 2016. I spoke with one community, one single parent is saying that he was put on the list and some people before him got onto the list. So perhaps sometimes it's an indication perhaps of inefficiency, or rather maybe things not happening in the correct manner, that people are still complaining about. Things like refuse is still not being collected in those areas that we visited. Also, same issues in Mzimkhulu, Kokstad, that we visited in the run-up to the local government elections. People are complaining about the same things. Rural communities are saying that there's no water. They drink with animals. They drink, rather, with domestic animals. They drink muddy water plain. These are some of the issues that people are complaining about. They're saying that they want to vote for these things. They are still optimistic that they will vote, but these things haven't happened. They are hoping that things will change perhaps after they vote, when they vote on the 1st of November. Playing.
All right, Thulani Msimang, live for us in the historic Curries Fountain in the port city of Durban. We thank you very much indeed, sir, for your reporting. We'll come back to you a bit later on.